Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about respecing the workshop and some devo build ideas that I want to try and work on. So yeah, let's get right to it. I'm going to try and keep this short because I feel like I could run into a really long video if I don't pay attention. So typically when I'm going to respec my workshop, I'm going to go through and I'm going to screenshot all these pages, um, and then also my enhancements. I've already done that, and I've also got a pad of paper and wrote down a lot of the key stuff that I want to add back in and don't want to add back in. So that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. The main reason I'm wanting to respec, as I said, is for some devo ideas that I've heard about in the past, and then just want to try some different stuff. And then I want to do the event missions for the workshop upgrades. So go here, respec. There we go. Now I recommend that you do your enhancements first, and you start with your utility enhancements. If you aren't careful, you can really screw this up, and it's going to take, you can only do this once per event, so you have to wait 2 weeks to be able to fix it. Generally in the past, I've screwed it up a couple of times, but it wasn't so bad that I couldn't put it back together. So there we go. My coin bonus is at 1.36. I wish I could play some music for y'all, but I don't have copyrights. Alright, so my cells is at 1.35. And my free ups is at 1.2. And you got to be really careful on this, because one wrong click can cost you, 1.08 small q. My recovery is at 1.65. And enemy level skip is 1.11. Alright, so health is a little bit easier. They're all 1.68. Almost got myself there. So I'm going to leave the defense abs and the landmine damage down. One of the things I'm looking into is not running landmines in this one. So there's talk about landmines spawning too far out. What did I say, 1.68? Outside of the kill zone, and then killing enemies too far out and not getting the bonus for it. 1.31. So that's going to be one of the things I'm going to try and de-evolve here. I really don't care about the attacks, but I think 1.62. Now you'll notice I don't have nearly as much put into my attack as I do anything else. And then my attack speed was 117. There we go. 62. So here we go. All right, and my 370 and 360. Alright, we'll just even them out there. 360, 360. Wonder why I stopped there anyhow. Yeah, we can look at it later. Alright, so now is where I need to be careful. I don't want to do landmine damage, landmine chance, shockwave size or frequency, orbs, or knockback chance or bounce shot. So, health regen, defense percent. I almost want to leave def abs, but we want thorns, we want lifesteal. Alright, we don't want knockback chance. We can do orb speed because we are going to do orbs. We're just not going to do factory orbs. So currently my orbs don't hit in the middle of my black hole, but my extra orbs do. So part of the reason I want to not run orbs is to see if I can change something here, right? So we'll take Death Defy. Wall rebuild was maxed. Our wall health was at 1700. And I think just because it just got so expensive at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. All right. Max. We're gonna not max our attack range. Take multi-shot. Rapid fire. Alright, and I didn't write this one down. 27 and 31 trillion. Oh, that was terrible. Sorry about that. Oh fuck, I think oh, excuse me. I think I just blew right past my number. Oopsie. Yep, 31. Well, we got a little extra red armor chance now. Alright, so we got that, we got that, we got that, and we got almost a whole little queue left, which I think I started with 300 trillion, so the extra 600 is there, but I can always spend it because I always will. So that should be enough to get me my free workshop upgrades. Oh. Yeah, words are difficult sometimes. So one of the things I'd also like to talk about then is the devo builds I'm trying to do. So obviously I'm going to need to get my free upgrade mastery leveled up. Right now I've only got one, and I guess I could just go ahead and pop one in. Boop. And there we go. So now I've got two, and I can go ahead. How much is the next one? 921 trillion. Not bad. I think 4 is the least that I really need. Where was that? I'm just running the coins per wave just to have something going. I don't want to put anything in there that I really want, because then I'm not going to want to pull it out, you know, and stop it. So yeah, I think that's about it for the workshop respec, right? What I'm trying to do then is set it up. I guess I can kind of run a little and talk about it. So what I want to be able to do our attack dissonance is already going to turn off all of our attack, right? So I don't necessarily need to do the bounce shot on there, but I want to try some things because I want to see if running without the attack disc could potentially get me a few more waves by doing some damage versus doing no damage right now, right? So right now I have my orbs locked out and I'm not running an orbs card. Oh shoot. Oh well. I didn't put my second one in there. So we can see everything's kind of running a little sluggish here, right? Everything's just dying on the thorns right now. Oh crap, go away. And then the black hole's pulling them off. I don't know. It's gonna be some testing and some messing around. See, the shockwave's pushing them off, and I kind of want them to just sit there. I don't want them to pull off and then come back. Unless they're going off with the black hole, because I want them to die in the black hole. So, more than likely, let's do surrender, go home, let's lock out. Let's lock out shockwave size. That'll at least keep them from bouncing too far. Then let's go here. Let's do store level, skip, back, primordial collapse, back in there. All right. All right, let's see what happens. There we go. Let's turn on the visuals. No. Death wave, chrono field. All right. See, galaxy compressors. Well, once I get the plus 12 perk, I should be able to maintain my permanent black hole without galaxy compressor. So for right now, they're just gonna kind of bounce and die. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. And I'll go ahead and get 2 more lockouts and see if I can lock out the landmines and bounce, I think. All right. At least get the knockback. Chance. Yeah, and the landmines, and that should do something. And then we'll test it, see where that gets us. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope it helps.